Greetings fam, and welcome back to our channel. Juno, the 2007 movie, really became a favorite among many people, but there's a lot that went behind the filming of Juno that fans don't know about. Let's take a look at what the main character had to say about his time at the set of Juno, and let's see how Elliot Page revealed struggles while filming Juno. Number 5. Juno. Before we get into what Elliot Page was going through at the time of filming Juno, first, let us take a look at the plot of the movie. If you haven't already seen the film, then this is for you. Juno is a comedy movie that was released back in 2007. It revolves around Juno, an American teenager who falls prey to an unplanned pregnancy. The plot unravels as we see Juno struggling with the trouble of teen pregnancy and how she's trying her best to handle the situation. At first, Juno is shown considering an abortion for herself since she thinks it would solve her problems. However, when she goes for her abortion, she encounters a person with an anti-abortion campaign and she ends up changing her mind about the abortion. Juno later decides that rather giving up the pregnancy entirely, she'll go through with it and later give the child up for abortion. Juno discusses her plans with her father and stepmother, and they offer his support and help. Later on in the movie, Juno meets the parents who will adopt her child, and they all agree upon a closed adoption. As the movie progresses, Juno finds herself developing feelings for the father and tries to act indifferent towards him. The movie is a crazy emotional roller coaster, and you're bound to have fits of laughter while watching it. Number 4. Elliot Page's transition. Elliot Page was cast as the main character in the 2007 comedy movie Juno, and while Elliot's character received a lot of applause, there was a lot going on behind the scenes that fans and the media weren't aware of. While Elliot Page does portray the character of Juno, an American teenage girl, in reality, he identifies as a transgender, and this is where most of his struggles with Juno's characters come from. Elliot Page came out as a transgender and has been pretty vocal about his opinions and transition journey ever since. Formerly known as Ellen Page, Elliot Page underwent an entire transition and changed his name to Elliot Page, reclaiming his gender in his own hands. While Elliot has been very proud of his journey, there have been some struggles and bumps that he had to overcome. In an interview with Oprah, Elliot Page talked about how his transition has brought nothing but joy, and now he finally feels like he is himself. Elliot talks about how they don't have any more moments of panic or anxiety in their life, and they finally feel comfortable with their body. During the interview, while rejoicing the transition journey, Elliot broke down and referred to his tears as tears of joy. Moreover, he also shed light on a lot of important issues circulating the trans community and their struggles. But did this transition journey collide with Elliot's role as Juno? Let's have a look-see. Number 3. Elliot Page reveals struggles while filming Juno. While Elliot Page did an incredible job at filming Juno, the actor later admitted that the pressure of the movie and the fame he got from the movie almost literally killed him. Since Elliot has made their identity as a transgender man very clear to the world, he talked about how in the movie Juno, he was dressed as a pregnant American teenage girl and it didn't sit well with him. The actor even said that he was in the closet at the time and constantly wearing heels, makeup, dresses, and other things that weren't in his comfort zone, and since he was still in the closet, he didn't know who to discuss these issues with. Elliot also talked about how he had to get up every day and go to the set and wear clothes that accelerated his body dysmorphia and only made him unwell. Number 2. Forced to wear a dress? In addition to wearing the regular clothes of an American teenage girl for the movie, Elliot also had to dress accordingly outside the set as well. During a premiere of the movie in Toronto, Elliot was told to wear a dress while his co-star wore slacks, and this really bothered Elliot. Elliot later added that he had always felt burdened under the pressure of gender expectations and was really unwell because of what he was going through. Moreover, Elliot also holds the view that people should be allowed to dress however they want to, and the role he had to assume on Juno didn't let him do that, which made the filming quite stressful for him. Number 1. What other issues was Elliot going through? While Elliot already talked about his body dysmorphia, he also mentioned how his mental health had taken a toll and he was falling prey to depression. Elliot said he was struggling with food, had intense depression at the time, and was going through severe panic and anxiety attacks, which wouldn't let him function properly. Elliot also talked about the time when things had gotten really bad for him and he ended up collapsing after getting a panic attack. Well, we genuinely feel terrible for Elliot and wish he didn't have to go through all of this. Well guys, here's all you need to know about Elliot Page's struggles behind the scenes of filming Juno and everything the brilliant actor went through at the time. Let us know in the comments below what you think of the situation, and make sure you like this video and subscribe to our channel. Catch you guys later!